lassoing a wounded shark. In life-or-death emergency surgery at sea.
We've got to get close enough to this animal where we're hugging it.
Cliff diving into disaster. On an insane mission for giant trevally.
Oh my God, how am I going to stop this thing?
A face-to-face pressure shark showdown. On a surfboard.
Where you've got a frenzied shark in the water with you, you've got a problem on your hands.
And a deadly fishing skirmish. Wrestling a mammoth bass barehanded.
I sank to the bottom. All I saw was green bubbles and rocks. I thought I was gonna die.
Forget fishing as usual. It's the world's most outrageous adventure angling. Epic battles of man versus fish, pushed to the edge of courage, endurance, and obsession. Uncover the bravest ocean encounters on Earth in hot, extreme angling. On ambitious quests, in remote locations with custom adventure gear. They risk it all in the most terrifying tests of angler versus behemoth beast. In these treacherous clashes of extreme sportsmen against ocean predator, some fishermen dare to do the impossible. Pushing the limits of experience, luck, and survival to the breaking point.
Nick, we'll need to get those other tanks too.
For one group of scientists on a mission to save a dying deep-sea hunter, it's going to take some of the most extreme and daring fishing they've ever attempted. Byron Bay, Australia, July 16th, 2008. Marine biologist and professional sea rescuer Trevor Long gets an urgent call.
When was the last time you saw him?
Kilometers from shore, divers have spotted a 2.9-meter sand tiger shark in dire distress.
Make sure you don't forget that tether line, will you? I'll just get the soup out.
Incredibly, a 4-foot hooked fishing gaff is stuck deep in the animal's throat.
Don't forget that line, Nick. Yep.
Trevor quickly assembles a team of top veterinarians, biologists, and animal recovery pros. Though no amount of experience can guarantee their safety, Operation Shark Rescue is on.
Okay, guys, we're out of here.
Heading out aboard the rescue vessel SeaWorld 1, with each second, Trevor and his team are on borrowed time. In parts of the world, sand tiger sharks are critically endangered. Saving any of them is vital. But this shark is in serious trouble.
This animal cannot feed, it can't forage, it can't obtain any prey whatsoever. If we don't remove it, there's only one situation that's going to happen here. This shark's going to die.
The team's target? Meet one of nature's scariest cannibals. Natural-born predators, sand tiger sharks are programmed to attack and devour anything that crosses their path. From infancy, a sand tiger's mission is brutally simple: kill or be killed. In the womb, the first sand tiger egg hatched already carries cutting jaws. Infanticidal and hungry, it turns on its siblings, feeding until no one's left.
So what happens, Mum has a range of animals in the uterus. The fittest of those animals will actually feed on the others and consume them, and only that female will only have 1 or 2 pups at the end of the day.
If you think about it, you're going to have a really aggressive animal that comes out of this really awful process.
And as they grow, sand tigers only get more lethal. Nicknamed the ragged-toothed shark, one look and it's easy to see why. Over 80 stabbing, jutting fangs turn their mouths into predatory pincushions.
Sand tigers, they've got a lot of teeth, a lot of big teeth, and they're really raggedy. They got all these gnarly edges to them.
A relative of the great white, sand tiger sharks grow to whopper sizes. Over 3 meters long, weighing nearly 160 kilos. But they get even more dangerous when these warm water hunters naturally swim close to shore and encounter humans. With 29 unprovoked attacks on record, sand tigers have earned a lethal reputation. Man-eaters. Yet in reality, sand tigers are more often the victim of our commercial overfishing, bycatch, and habitat destruction. Still, though we must help to save the species, be warned, they're dangerous. Like any powerful predator, a threatened sand tiger can turn deadly.
These animals have a mouthful of teeth, and if you get your hand anywhere near them, you're going to get your hand bitten off.
And now, Trevor Long and the rescue team aboard SeaWorld 1 plan to wrangle an injured tiger shark head-on. The shark to the boat, Trevor plans to lasso it. The technique requires a special tool, a custom spring-loaded lasso that propels rope towards the target. Once the trigger's pulled, spring clips release, securing the rope around the beast. But roping a shark safely takes more than special tools. It takes intense training and marksman-like precision. And there's always a risk getting so close to a killer fish. Now, to save this dying beast, they first gotta find it, more than 4 hours out at sea. The team makes its way to the rocky outcrop where the shark was first spotted. They can only hope the animal's still there and alive. An injured shark's behavior is violently unpredictable. Yet, the team's gotta perform emergency surgery.
Now we're going to go down, pluck this animal out of the ocean, bring it on board, and then somehow get this gaff out of it and release it alive. This isn't an easy exercise.
Arriving at their target location, Trevor prepares his custom shark lasso.
I would go down, hopefully be able to locate the animal. We didn't know how long it was going to take to fight the animal to get it back to the boat.
The murky water makes visibility a serious challenge. Then, a breakthrough. Trevor spots the shark circling near the rocks and can't believe his eyes. It's enormous, stretching nearly 3 meters long. Now, the game has changed. With the shark in sight, Trevor needs to make sure the beast doesn't see him. If the shark spots Trevor or the crew, it might flee. Or worse, the shark could turn on the divers, attacking in self-defense. Trevor positions himself above the shark's blind spot. If his shot misses, the spook beast will be lost. Aiming carefully, Trevor focuses, fires, and hits his target. He's got the lasso on. But the danger mounts. At any moment, the shark's sharp teeth could shred the line. Even worse, the animal's now attempting to swim away. If Trevor holds on, the shark could drag him deep into open ocean. Trevor's only hope is to gain more leverage and turn the dying shark back towards the boat. He hovers directly overhead, getting closer and closer.
Any shark in a fight response where it's got a rope around it, it can be dangerous. And we've got to get close enough to this animal where we're hugging it almost.
Up close, Trevor assesses the damage. The 1+ meter fishing gaff is deeply embedded in the shark's throat. A submerged plexiglass tube is used to hold the injured shark still, while the crew hoists the animal onto the boat. Though the tube is sized for a large shark, it's risky. If the contraption fits too tightly, it could push the swallowed fishing gaff even further down the shark's throat. The team slowly maneuvers the tube toward the mammoth monster. Rupture, Trevor needs to stabilize the thrashing animal immediately. Staying calm as possible, with the shark still struggling, the team manages to get the tube in place, sliding the beast all the way in. But as feared, the gaff moves deeper into the shark's throat. They've